Good morning, good morning. Kia ora, kia ora, kia ora. No mai, haere mai. Oh,
I'll have to go back the other way, Rex.
I've just tried to put it so that our big heads can both get in, but sorry about it. The orientation is locked, a bit like sex.
Yes.
Your orientation is locked. So the orientation's locked on our phone, so sorry about that. And we're here at Wellington Airport at stupid o'clock.
The official stupid o'clock.
It is dark 100 and we are saying goodbye. And I'm very sorry, look, there's not even anyone here. But we're very sorry we didn't do our live streams and all the things we thought we were going to show you. Sorry.
No, we've had a marvellous time.
It's been great. Besties. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Hi, Linda.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our Welly Airport and we're just saying goodbye. We're sorry we didn't stream. I think it was a little bit too short the time. I've ended up with a little bit of a cold. Don't tell the airport, they won't let aboard. I'm Rex Landy and I'm a TERF, called Big Fucking TERF. And Stone the Crone.
And I'm also a TERF.
Just as big.
I've TERFed in 2 countries now.
Yeah.
TERFing.
See, it's like when the trannies do that and they go, I've got 2 balls. I've got 2 balls. They always say, fuck, what is it with that? You know, the pictures they do and they hold it up and they're going, I've got 2 balls. Never mind their peace sign, they're fucking, you know. But we had a great time on Wednesday. We didn't know. Good afternoon for you fellas in the UK. We are sitting in the airport just waiting.
Yeah.
A little bit of singing, but I've actually got a cold. I had a cold before I went away and it's moved from my sinuses down to my throat. I just don't want it to go to my chest, Linda. Oh, Shannon, darling. Shannon's over in the USA. Oh, we're all captured.
Yeah.
But we're just doing a live to say we're waiting here at the airport. I'm going to see Stone get home, hopefully, safely. My beautiful girl.
We've had a great time, hey?
Yeah, man. But we didn't even take any pictures of the lovely food we've eaten. Or the places we've been. We just didn't have time.
We've had some laughs.
Yeah, we've had some big laughs.
We've had some huge laughs.
And also, we'd like to thank Anglo Gale, you beautiful homosexual man. You were my first donor for the Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you, bro. And New Zealand Knitter. And who else? Heather.
Heather. Thanks, Heather. We've had a fucking blast.
It's been great. And who else? There's Sarah Fort, you wonderful woman. She put up with us. She didn't only put us up, she put up with us. I'd like to steal her cat. I love her cat. I've fallen in love with her kitty. And I'd like him to come and live with me. He's so charming.
He's beautiful. He is so beautiful.
So watch out. I am a cat napper. I'll take him.
Cat burglar.
Yeah, I'm a cat burglar.
burglar.
Fucking shocker.
So we had a 9-hour drive up the island, right up the middle of the island. So I was able to see your beautiful country from one end to the other.
Yeah, the mountains, eh?
Yeah, and snow. I have never seen snow in my life. And I was able to look out over the snow-covered volcanoes here, which was
it was lovely. We had a lovely run up, and then we were a bit exhausted, and then we had to go into St. Patrick's where we went and spoke. And a little bit much singing, but yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, and thank you, VF too. VF.
Yes, and VF 555.
Thanks for the coffee, mate.
And New Zealand Knitter, Shelley, and your name will come back to me. We had a really big donation through Buy Me a Coffee. True Party Gem. Thank you, darling.
And it all really helped. Petrol here in New Zealand is very expensive, so I learned. It's actually coming close to $1 more per litre than what we pay at home in Oz. So
that was so helpful, thank you. We went all the way up the island and back. We were well fed and looked after, thanks to you.
Yeah.
And your generosity, just helping us Bloody poorest church mice trying to turf. Fucking hell. Oh, and you wore your Be More Rex shirt, Shannon. Oh, I wore my You Have Been Correctly Rexed. That was what was on the t-shirt on the day on Wednesday. And I just felt so free to be able to say you're fucking skin-walking trannies. Fuck yous.
It was
Terrible.
great. It was great. I mean, to be able to just run around talking to Kiwis and Maoris and you know,
Germans.
to talk turf
Germans.
and German.
We had a German there. I was lucky I got to meet some of the people off Twitter that follow me. It was so wonderful. Thank you. And thank you for your bravery, New Zealand. We did it.
We did it.
You know, thanks to everybody that we came and we did it. And we are never going to be silent again. I can promise you that. We will never be silent again. And there's more talks coming up. I think that's opened the floodgates for women.
Yeah, definitely.
And it has turned, something vital has turned. I was in a small town when we were driving home, and I forgot I had my fucking pronouns t-shirt on, and a man just went, "That's excellent, I love it," you know. And I know I'm out there. You don't have to be as out there, you know. That's right, Shannon. They can't take our minds. You can make laws. You can have pieces of paper that will never fix your male pattern baldness. You can have certificates. You can have policemen come and tell me I have to call you a woman. You can fucking shit in your hands and clap. I will never validate you. Fucking not now, not ever. You can make laws. You can put me in jail. I'll go to jail on this. I don't give a fuck.
I love that you are not equal to my mother.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that hit me, Rex. You said
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
you know, like
Get
that,
your fucking word. Get those words out of your mouth, you filthy skin-walking prick.
that
My mother wouldn't wipe her feet on you in case she got some fucking shit on her.
yeah.
And that's what I mean. My mother is a fucking queen, and you want to think you're her equal. You know, no. And it will never happen. I will never validate them. You know, that's right, Shannon. You can't have our minds. You can't make me believe. You can do all those things, but you can never ever make me believe. And as Annie O'Brien said, the Emperor has no clothes. Nice balls, bro.
I can see your micro dick.
Those dicks come in men sizes.
As I say before, if I can put my shoes in your shoes, you're a man.
Yeah, it's Stone's rule of thumb or rule of foot. If you can put your shoes inside their shoes, you're a man. You're a man, baby. So yeah, I know we could have done more lives, but fuck, we were shattered. It was a big day. You know?
And I think it was a smart move. I would have loved to have done some sort of live feeds on the road trip, but that 9 hours of driving is a hard drive, and it's a dangerous roads. There was an accident just on the way back.
Yeah.
That we had just sort of missed happen. Not
Yeah,
few
just in front of us.
So that sort of gave us a bit of,
Oh, hi, Magella.
you know, gave me some clarity.
Yeah.
We made the right decision to pay attention to the road, and
Yeah,
you
because
know.
even though we've come a long way, you know, some of our roads are still fucking fit for goats. So we had a great time, and we're going to put something together when we get back, you know, when Stone's back and recovers from our late nights and lack of sleep. I know. Oh, the lack of sleep, and the driving, and then doing another 9 hours to get home. Yeah.
And then also asking Rex to drop me off at the airport at absolutely stupid o'clock to get the first plane back out.
Yeah.
Because why? Because it was a cheaper flight.
Yeah.
Not going to lie.
No, that's right. We love our bargains. So, you know, that was part of the live feed. We decided not to on the road because, you know, I'm an old lady. It was daytime. The conditions were good, but, you know, I am an old lady, and you have to drive for everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because we don't know what sort of day they're having. So we had a fabulous time. We stayed with Sarah Fort. Lovely house in the middle of Auckland.
Stunning house. stunning house. And
And her lovely son accommodated us by, giving us space. It was so nice. So, and for the women to turn up, let women speak. And there'll be a series of events going on, and it's going to be Women Will Speak in New Zealand, because I don't think we'll ever be silent again.
Yeah.
There were some fun times, the trannies and the tranny lovers were like, one Māori girl told me that my ancestors were crying. I said, yeah, they're crying with joy. They're so fucking proud of me. Her face looked like I'd just shit in her mouth. Because she's going, our ancestors are ashamed of you. I says, your ancestors are not my ancestors, girl. Fuck no.
Not even close.
And it was really good because there were more men there this time, and the men were standing there going, fuck you, you degenerate prick. Right in their faces. They were, you could get fucked, come up here and we'll fucking show you. And it was very heartening to see.
They really had the space, didn't they? They actually just stood there and held the space. They didn't dictate or they're just like the presence. That's all they were, and it was great. It was really excellent. Yeah, man. So sorry because we're so fat. I'm so fat actually. We could sit like this for the whole time, but yeah, exactly, Pharaoh. Her ancestors, we don't have the same ancestors. I can tell you, my tūpuna would be, but we're probably enemies, and I'll enemies from a past time or our tribes, because you can't be telling me what I can do because you're not in my tribe anyway, girl. That's trans right. Maiden, absolutely. And they were young, and the difference was with there were two groups. See, look, there's two. I've got two balls again. Oh, there we go. Fuck your pronouns. And what was I saying? Two?
Yes, there two. Yeah, sorry, two balls. No, I've forgotten it. I've lost my thread. Sorry, it's in the fucking morning.
Oh, it is. It's literally like 4 o'clock in the morning here at the airport. It's still dark outside.
Yeah. Watching. I'm so glad you did, because it has changed with the men there, but there's two groups. Sorry, that's right. Trans Liberation TLA. They were there, and they were the kids, basically, and the fascists were there, the anti-fascists. Yes.
They were told to stand down, weren't they?
Oh my God! Oh look, yeah, they're trying to stop you from speaking there, fair old mate, fair old cat. Bugger that. Let women speak. Yeah, fuck your pronouns. Absolutely. So, thank you so much for all your support. And support from everywhere. But we watched Dublin. I got up and watched Dublin. That's probably one I started the whole thing with.
Oh, yeah.
But I watched Dublin, and you set it on fire, you women. It was so wonderful. And we just, Posey has led by example, Kelly J. And like I say, we aren't ever going to be silent again. No. Not now, no. But now is the time to hold the line, whānau. I really believe we need to hold the line, because this is the time where they're going to double and triple down. I was saying before, it feels like a last week of college with our politicians here, because it's an election year, and it's like they're trying to set fire to as much of the school as they can.
It is. Fuck it.
They want to just destroy and burn everything, So I think that's what's happening with the trannies. There's a real last year, this is your last chance, because the surgeries aren't stopping. And we watched Helen Joyce on our New Zealand one, the platform here. I'm sure she said it other places, but she was talking about they're going to double down, because these parents cannot and will not be able to admit they've sterilised their children. They've mutilated their children. They're going to double down and triple down the parents.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because how can they admit, I cut Timmy's dick off because he likes dollies? Sorry, I'm not laughing at that. But,
No,
just
that's it.
The absurdity.
I cut Becky's boobs off because it was the style of the time.
Oh, yeah, it was just a fad.
It was a fashion design.
That's right. Never mind, hold their feet to the fire, Lyndon, or throw them fucking right in.
The latest body mods, We went
Yes.
from long hair, earrings and tattoos.
To now it's all cut bits
We
off.
just cut the bits off.
It's science, you'll love it. So yes, on the platform, Sean was very lucky to interrupt and talk over Helen Joyce because he's a mansplaining bastard. It's all right though, but, you know, I'll take the win, but what a fucking mansplainer. And Helen's talking about those parents, and she talked about the lobotomies. They carried on for years after people were agitating, like people like us. So, yeah, they do fictional. They do. They prove our point all the time. What do we need? You know, I don't want to change around a dick sort of thing, you know, but fuck. Yes, I know, long time no see, Jolie. I've been making that cloak for Kelly J, and then my mate came over, and thank you, darling. But it is when one stands up. They can't fire us all. They can't jail us all. They can't. They fucking can't, because we are rising. We are rising, and we will never be silent again.
No.
And as Stone says, we must now's the time to hold the line, because we let them in. You know how you let the nose of the camel in the tent, and all of a sudden your tent's fucked because there's a big fucking camel in it. Don't let them get their nose in.
We'd never drop the ball again.
Right.
We teach
We
our
can't.
daughters, our granddaughters.
Yeah.
This is what happened when we did that. We dropped that. We gave that moment in time where we thought that we could work side by side with men. We thought we could do it. We thought that we had this nailed out.
And we thought we'd accommodate them and be kind, because the grudging acceptance of and resentful simmering that they used to have was if they come in, they were ashamed of themselves, do the business and get out. Now it's, you must validate my fetish and my doggo life. It's fuck off. You can shit in a ditch before I validate that, you know? But we must hold the line.
Good morning, everyone. This information is for customers travelling to Sydney on Qantas flight QF162. Customers have complete check-in formalities and now request to proceed to security and customs and to boarding the gate planes. Against at 49. Once again, this is for customers travelling to Sydney on Qantas flight 162. Customers had complete check-in formalities and now request to proceed to the gates now. Thank you.
So this is me saying goodbye to Rex, and I've had a great time. And I am an emotional person, so I will have a cry. Because I've loved every fucking second with you, my love.
I know.
My sister from over the water.
Another sister from another mister. And I tell you, I am exactly how I am online.
Yes,
I'm just
100%.
worse. I'm fucking worse in real life. People say to me online, you wouldn't be like this in real life. I'm like, no, fucker, I'm worse.
Oh, mate, 100% real, 100% raw. It would not have you any other way, my friend.
Oh, thank you. All right, my darlings. But yeah, we are going to have to, this is where the work begins. The hard work. And the long, drawn out, most painful I told you so in history. But because we have each other from across the waters, from Ireland, everywhere, you know, England, we are rising. We are fucking rising. And we will never, ever allow this again.
No.
It's all right, my darlings. I will see you. We're going to go. And I hope you have a lovely day and evening wherever you are. So... sorry there's no more, but I will write about this on my Substack, so you'll be able to read it. I won't paywall it, but what an adventure.
It was awesome.
All right, my darlings, so over and out. Keep the faith. Keep the faith, because we cannot afford to go again, you know?
Yep.
So, Modi order, never surrender.
Never surrender.
Okay. Thank you, darlings. Ka kite. Right, better go, Stoney. Oh, my darling. Oh, no, mute microphone. Here we go. Another long goodbye. How do you turn it off, Stone? There.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. I do want to stop streaming. Love yous. Never surrender.